Hello and welcome everybody to the stream. I'm your host. Axler Twinblade is my in-game name in Splinterlands. I go by nfoGuides or nfoGuides here on YouTube and Twitch. And I'm well known for my tools that I make for Splinterlands, Barons Toolbox. And I'm streaming this live on YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully, let me double check that because my computer's been giving me fits here. Okay, yes, we are live on YouTube, and yes, we should be live on Twitch. Hey, Skyer, how you doing? So anyone that happens to be watching this video after I've gone live, please like, subscribe, but most of all, leave any comments or feedback down below, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Not much. After streaming last night and thinking about everything today, I went ahead and bought 300 packs of Chaos Legion that I'm going to be opening. So yes, I'm going to do that. And let's see. So yeah, I got my dry powder. And so with my dry powder, I did what I thought I was going to do. I went ahead and got... Well, first of all, I should make it a point to call out thank you for everybody who has donated here, especially recently today. We had a little competition going between Wild Beastie and Hive Drip. They were flip-flopped a little while ago, but Hive Drip wanted to be first, and so he donated again, and so he took the lead. And there was, I think Lotnik was the other person that donated today alone. So thank you guys for the donation. Much appreciated. It actually helped me do some of what I was doing today. Okay, so what I did is I got the rest... I was looking at the workers, and I was going to buy max level legendary cards, regular foil, to put on those last two plots of land. Based on some of the comments everybody gave me, as well as feedback from Gathering the Magic. Let me pull up a database here, or not a database, a file real quick. I got to locate it. Here it is. Okay. My crummy spreadsheet, but it helped me make my decision here. So, let's see. Can you guys see everything? Yes, you guys can see everything. So, it's not much here. But I was looking at buying max regular foil legendary cards, and I had already purchased some gold foil epics, but I was thinking of going the route of max legendaries because a max legendary gets me 1,500 production points for $10.45, whereas a gold foil epic at a level 2 only gets me 1,200, but it costs me $17.80 if I can get them for $8.90 a piece. Okay, so then what I did is I extrapolated all that out to include the staking fee on the plot of land, and basically what it comes down to is over here. If I were to do max level regular foil legendaries, it would cost me a 1.3 cents per production point. So total cost per card of $20.45 if I got them at 95 cents, which I looked and there's plenty that I could do. And if I could get gold foil epics for $8.90, it would cost me 1.6 cents per production point, and it would be $19.80 to put that card on land, with the cost of the card being 17, But then the stake DEC needed goes down. And so this is all formula based. So if that was a 3, 4. So I was looking at a comparable production point cost. And so what I found out is, realistically, it's a wash. I mean, they are so close. I just randomly put in prices. So if I got the cards for 95 cents, it cost me $20. But if I had to go to $1.50 per card, it cost me 26 cents. Same thing with gold foil epics. If it was $8.90, it would cost me $19. And at $12, it would cost me $26 per card. So yeah, I ended up going this route, but it actually wasn't because of the price. It basically boils down to overall dollar amount with staking the DEC in the region and all that kind of stuff. Virtually, it's a complete wash. $20, $20, $26, $26 across the price spread that I was looking at. Okay, so I ended up going the route of the gold foil epics, and I went with max level. So I combined all 5 of them together, and I only put 1 worker on the plot. Now I have a little bit less production points, and that, in comparison, if I would have gone max legendary, I think I have those somewhere here. Where's my... So each one of the legendaries would have been 1732. I don't know if I have... Yeah, so right here, you can see with max legendaries, I'm at 9,000 with the totem. And instead, I'm at 7,000. However, I figured that was a really good start, and it leaves me space for 4 more workers without having to incur the 3 days of downtime by pulling this card off, waiting, putting another card in its place, and waiting that 3 days to put it back on. So, yes, it's less production for now, but I have lots of open space yet. So, the main reason I went with the gold foil epics, again, turned out not to be the dollar value. It turned out for me that it just left me space to put more cards out here in the future. And I will surpass that production level. So I spent about the same overall dollar amount bringing both these plots online. But I think that's going to be a better situation for them in the future. So then I took, let's see. So then the other thing I did, which I mentioned I was going to do, is I did go ahead and went back into the liquidity pool. I know Alex said that he wouldn't do that, but I've been in them before multiple times, and here you go. So I turned it on this morning. I will say roughly at 12 hours here, I'm at 9.5 SPS earned. This is 6,650 vouchers and the matching dollar amount of swap.hive. And that's getting me, it looks like I'm going to be at about 19 SPS per day. I know there's still the whole impertinent loss that I could incur, but at the same point, getting an extra potentially 20 SPS per day, I like passive income. That's passive income. I just leave it there, forget about it, and I just clock rewards. So I like the passiveness of this, and we'll see how it goes. Again, I've been in the liquidity pools in the past, so if we go out here to Tribal, I've played the liquidity pool a few times. Come on, log me in. I've been having a horrible time today with websites. Okay, log in with... Oh. I forgot, on this browser I had to clear the cache just to go live. Something went sideways. Okay, my positions. Here you go. So you can see I was in liquidity pools way back here. And let's see, I got out of them September 16th of 22. I stayed out of them for a while, and then I jumped back in, and then I stayed out for a while, and now I just jumped back in. And so I've been in the liquidity pools. I've got a little bit here in the PKM and SPS liquidity pool. Hey, birds, bees, and trees, how you doing? And New Age, welcome to the stream as well. Everything's going pretty good. I'm getting ready to claim my dailies and open about 300 Chaos Legion packs. Again, I think what my plan is going to be for the Chaos Legion packs is I'm going to build a bronze deck and start my alt account again. Well, thank you, birds, bees, and trees. So yeah, so I put some money in here. This was like, I don't know, we'll say $240 of SP or Hive, swap.hive that went in to match my my voucher stake. So 6,650, 50 is what I put in. And you can see my voucher stake is a little bit lower right now, but usually when this goes down, that means this went up. So, not always, but there you have it. Then I got those other two plots up and running. So, everything here should clear. What are we at? 11 days, 10 days, 9, 8, and 10. So, all of those are in New Age's region and tracks. So I will be paying that boy some taxes. Thank you much as well. Okay. And then I mentioned this before you got here, birds, bees, and trees, but I forgot to say to everybody. So the donations I got today was from Hive Drip, Wild Beastie, and Lotnik, and that extra DEC actually helped me get the full 300 packs that I was hoping to get. I would have been short about 18,000 DEC of getting 300 packs with what I had left over. So the fact that I actually got donations today helped me actually get the full 300 packs that I was looking at getting. So if we look over here, I have a full 300. I would have been short otherwise. So thank you guys very much for the donations, not just the ones today. But before I open packs, let's go over here and get my daily focus out of the way. Hey, some gold and some summoners. I don't know how close I am. I think I'm getting close with this summoner to leveling up, so that could have been a good pull right there. Let's go find out. Hey, Ankh, how you doing? owned Soulbound. Chaos Legion. He's already maxed. It was... Oh! I already had that one maxed from last time, so... Yeah. I got cards, but only got gold ones that I think I can level up here. So we're at currently a level 6. Hey! Gets him up to a level 7. How you doing this evening, Knock? So I pulled the trigger on what I thought I would do. I've got 300 Chaos Legion packs I'm going to open. I will probably build a Bronze 1 deck out of the opening. I'll probably sell some stuff. You know, it was just for me to get into Rebellion. $400 is what, 25 packs? Is that right? They're $4 a pack. Oh, that would have been 100 packs. Sorry. But 100 packs would not get me diamond level Rebellion cards. Ah, so it's noon over there. It is 8:36 p.m. here. You're at work? I love to watch at work. Unfortunately, all the streamers stop streaming while I'm at work. So I'm at work and I look and nobody's streaming. Okay. So, let's go open some packs. Should I just do 200 all at once? That's what my plan was, is just to do 200, then 100. I've always had the most luck when I've opened at least 100 packs at a time. So I think we will go for the full 200. What do you guys say? Ankh says 100. I could see that. I'm going to do at least 100 at a time. Anybody else? Going once. Okay, we'll do them in 100. That'll give us 3 openings. Liberty off grid. Every time I've gotten a gold foil legendary in the past, it's been when I've opened at least 100 packs at a time. So I definitely want to do 100 packs at a time. So here we go. First 100 packs. Let's do this. Kraken! They're Chaos Legion, but that's okay. Glad you can make it, Kraken. How you been? Okay. Ooh, epic. Here we go. Gold foil legendary. Right there. Okay, who jinxed it? Now, I'm going to build a bronze deck, so I'm going to need... Oh, that would have been a good one in gold. I'm going to need summoners. So that's really what I'm looking for in these openings is summoners. I need 14 of each one, I believe. Deep Lurker, love the card. There we go. I like gold cards. Here we go. Come on, Cletus. Oh! All right. I know I could do this faster, but you know, why not make and have fun with the opening, right? Lawrence Blake's in the house. How you doing, Lawrence? Come on, Cletus! Still a legendary. Not upset about legendaries. That's a good tank for... And I got a stack of 5. A gold deep lurker. Yes, I purchased 300 packs. This is the first 100 opening. On right after a gold. We got this. Aww. Hey, it looks like I'm going to have a strong gold deck for the alt account I'm going to start. Well, I have the account. It's just a matter of I'm going to put cards back on it. Yeah, that's... Oh, here we go! I would have loved Queen in gold. Now, I figure a nice opening here so I can enjoy the fiat money. Well, no, it was crypto that I spent. It was from oh, there's another one. They just don't want to turn gold. I'm getting a lot of golds. I think I'm lacking, though, when it comes to summoners. I haven't been paying close enough attention to summoners. Ah, there's a good one in gold. Come on, Cletus! Oh. Come on! Oh. Oh. All right. Didn't get a gold foil legendary on that first draw, but I think we did all right. I mean, on 100 packs, I like seeing that I picked up the gold, the legendary summoners. That will help me out on a secondary account. Okay. 100 or 200? What do you guys say? No, I'm not disappointed with that. I got quite a few legendaries. 100 we are again. Okay, here we go. Huh, I just noticed they added a skip button. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Come on! Oh. Ooh, that's awesome. A stack of 6 friendles for a bronze 1 account. That's a good pull. Look at all that gold, and this guy didn't turn gold, and neither did he. I feel like the gods are against me. Oh, at least that's a second queen. There we go. More summoners. Come on. Oh, a stack. So close. So close, man. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm getting a good spread of legendaries here. Oh, that's a good pull. I've always had bad luck with gold foil legendaries anyway, so... Oh, that's 3 Lily Shield Balls total, so that's good. That's a level 2 legendary summoner. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I know. We would always love to see the full-blown gold foil legendaries pop, but... So, yeah. Birds, bees, and trees, we landed on the moon. Here we go. Oh, 23 packs of Rebellion and haven't got a legendary yet. I think I'm getting a good spread here, so... It'd be nice to pull at least one gold foil legendary, but I've seen people open lots of packs, like over 1,000 packs, and not get a gold foil legendary. Uh-oh. I didn't get a legendary in the first 2 rows, so this set's going to be garbage, guys. See, we were talking too much about the legendaries, and I wasn't getting any. Nice. Oh, that's good. Ooh. Yeah, we're definitely not getting the legendaries this round, guys. I'll take a queen any day. Come on, king me! Oh, yeah. Billy the Kid. King me! Oh, Carnage Titan. Another Grum. So, what are you guys' thoughts so far? Is it worth more than I put in? If I were to liquidate all of these cards, do you think I'm going to get more out than I put in? Oh, good. I got a forgotten one. I've heard this guy, I think, is pretty pricey. Going to be close. The first one, I didn't get any gold foil legendaries, but I got a lot of legendaries. Come on, right after a gold, we got a chance. Just can't get the legendaries to turn. Oh, good, I got more friendles. I'm almost positive I got more than 14, so that will set up that summoner really well. Got quite a few deep lurkers going. Uh, I had about $780 of dry powder that I brought over from the big time game. So basically, I'd invested in crypto, not fiat money, $400 of crypto into big time and the open loot game, and they wouldn't let me move anything around, so I got mad and I sold my assets, and it was worth $840, but I couldn't get the money out of there for the last 2 months. I couldn't move anything. I finally got the ability to move that cash out, or the USDC out of there. So I moved it. I set up my last 2 land plots. I put some into a liquidity pool, and now I spent the other 300,000 I had on 300 packs. Even if I would have gone with 100 Rebellion packs, the problem is my account plays in Diamond. I would need Diamond level cards to have Rebellion be worthwhile for me. So instead, I thought I'd go the route of opening 300 packs, building out, setting up my alt account again with a playable deck for Bronze 1. And so that's why I went with the 300 packs. Haven't gotten a gold foil legendary, but I've gotten a decent spread of legendaries, so I'm happy about that, just not gold. Soul Fiend. Ooh, I think I've gotten a total of 4 Lily Shield Paul legendaries now. That's not bad. Any more legendaries in the house? No. Okay, so we didn't get that, but let us review. Yep, I did the pool, Alex Bernard. I know, you don't like it, but here, I look at the pool as... here, let me close this. I like passive income. And I was showing people earlier, I've been in the liquidity pools in the past. They treated me well. And then I was out of them for a long time, then got back in them. Then I was out of them, and then I just put more back in. And so, let's come over here. With 6,650 vouchers and the equivalent swap.hive, I'm getting, let's see, this is about, we'll say 12 hours in, we're at 9.5 SPS gained. So I opened 300 too high, and I'll do the review of them here in a second. Hey, Blue Fox! Didn't see you jump in there. So, welcome. I don't recognize your name, Blue Fox, but welcome to the stream. Hey, Stever's in the house. CS Cable's here. But yeah. So, I like the idea of passive income, so I put my 6,650 vouchers with swaphop.hive into the liquidity pool. And this is at about the 12-hour mark. I've got roughly, we'll call it 10 SPS. So in 24 hours, I'm getting an extra 20 SPS per day. And for me, that's a pretty big bump. So otherwise, my vouchers were just sitting there doing nothing. So, yeah, I did that, Alex. Sorry. Stever, I was just opening 300 packs of Chaos Legion, and now I'm going in here and let's review overall how that did. What site shows that? Peak Monsters, right? I had to clear this browser's cache, so I'm probably got to log in again. Yep. Okay, it remembered. What is it? My Explorer? Is that where I go? Where do I go for, like, a pack review? I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to find out. Explore. Where do I see the... Analyze packs. Okay. And they were... Chaos Legion. The last 300. So here we go. We'll see what it says. It says I lost $17. Not too bad. Let's see. So let's come up here and can I sort these in any way? I do not like the fact that they don't show me all this stuff combined. Well, it's showing me the number of cards I got, sure. No, this isn't the number of cards. This is the number of cards. Can I sort them by, like, legendary? I wish I could sort them. You flipped the puffer again. According to this, it says I've got $283 worth. Can you guys see that on your screen? Oh, it's a little bit offset for you guys. Stupid winders. There we go. Yeah, so I mean, even at that low price, I'm just going to combine them into probably a bronze 1 deck. Maybe high enough to get into silver, but not actually try to achieve silver. And then I will probably reset up my secondary account, Cheech and Chong, and let that account play with the cards. I could sell them, but I know they're at rock bottom prices anyway, so I figure, I abandoned you, you may want to as well, but the reason I did is because I was having one heck of a time getting my browser to work so I could stream. Everything was being really weird, and so I cleared all the cache, which closed out your stream. So yeah, I didn't get any gold foil. I wish there was an easier way to view this. I wish splintershare.info would show that. Well, here. Peak Monsters will still show it, just not as pretty. Let's go to My Explorer and view the cards. So yeah, this one here was the third opening. Let's go to the first opening. So the first opening, this isn't in the right order. See, it doesn't highlight the legendaries well enough, so they just don't jump out as well. There's no good way to show it. So let's just go look in my account. And we will just go owned, Chaos Legion, but these are all core cards, so we'll turn all that off. And most of the gold foil is, it's hard to say. I can't say, you know, if it's not already on land. So like on land, these are already on land. There's no not on land. Well, let's see. Can be rented is kind of like not on land, right? So I think this is all the gold foil I probably pulled. I didn't have too much extra gold foil left. So in here, you know, I got 4 supply runners. I got a good round, you know, I got some nice gold foil cursed wind echoes. I got 6 gold foil goblin psychics. 6 knifers. 4. Yeah, there's no easy way to look at it. Okay. So this is going to be harder to figure out what I have and don't have. Because even though it says can be rented, it's showing you my max level cards too. The new menu at the top, you mean this one up here? Blue Fox, do you mean this menu here at the top? Okay, let's look at summoners. See, almost got these to a level 2. I got 5 Lily Shield Paws. I might have to sell a couple of my Lily Shield Paws so that I can get Possibliss and this guy up. Oh, this guy's only 1 card away too. So it'd be nice to have a level 2 Yasik, a level 2 Shield Paw, a level 2 Billy, and a level 2 this guy. I think 14. See, I'm 1 short. I think 14 is a level 3. Yeah, so a level 3, I need to pick up 1 more little Tarsa. Are you there, Blue Fox? Are you referring to the menu you see here at the top of my screen? Let me know, Blue Fox, and I will show you. Okay. That is not Splinterlands. That is me. That is my tool called Barons Toolbox Browser Extension. I put all these icons here at the top. I have a little icon here where you can turn things on and off. Let's say you don't like the black bar. You want a blue purplish bar. So you can select a blue purplish bar. And then you can come in here and you can say, show me my staked SPS. Let's see. And, well, yeah, there's lots of things here. Most of the settings don't happen until you then refresh. And then you'll see my staked SPS now shows up here. So it's not intended for you to have everything showing. It's intended for you to select what you want showing. These are help screens here. And these two go to my Barons Toolbox website. So let's head on over there. This is the website, guys. And I will post it here in chat. So Blue Dragon, what you're looking for if you want that at the top is you want this right here, the browser extension. this will take you over to the Chrome Web Store, but this will work in any Chrome web browser. So this will work in Brave, it'll work in Internet Explorer, it will work in Chrome, and any other Chromium-based web browsers. So that's where you get that, and that will, once you install it, that will then show you this bar at the top. But once you have the bar at the top, you'll want to go into the settings, and you want to select what you want to see. A big one is help labels. With that on, you're going to get text labels over here. So let me refresh. You're saying, Ankh, you're saying Lily is useless in bronze. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, and then the other thing over here on Barons Toolbox, if you have land, you can go over here and you can, this shows you all of your land. I have 19 plots. Of my land, I have 5 of them under construction, clearing right now. Let's see. I have 3 of them on research. So here's my 3 research plots. I'm down to just the 1 running on SPS. Let's see. I have a total of 2 epics. One's running grain. The other is the SPS. But this is cool. A lot of people don't realize this. I added this filter here. Let's say you have a max level rare green card and you want to know what land you can use it on. This will show you what that earth card will synergize with. Synergize means you'll get the plus 10% bonus. And so when you mouse over the plots, you can see the earth and life are good on these 2. And this one, life, earth, and water are good on tundra. And so while, you know, earth is only getting 5% here, you can synergize, all those will synergize. Well, I have a max level Lily Shield Paw in my diamond account, so I just got 5 more. So I will probably sell the extras off so I can get the legendary summoners at 2. At level 2, that is. So this here, the other things you can filter by is like, oh, you want to see all magical lands. There's all the magic lands. Now, right here is my land market. I only show 400 lands at any one time. It does take it a second to load unless I broke it recently. Did I break it somehow? That would be par for course. Nope, my browser's just really slow right now. And I just hit refresh. Okay, let's do this again. I've been having problems with the Brave browser on this computer since I've been home. Immortalis is best? Yeah, I will show the donate button here in a second. Here, let me turn off some extra things in the hopes that my browser doesn't struggle as much. Okay, so in the land market, I list everything by price. Lowest price first. So here you go. I'm only showing 400 cards, or land cards. There's 1,411 land cards on the market. If you want a magical plot, you can then hit magic. And now I show you the cheapest magical plot on the server that's for sale. It doesn't care what region or anything. It's just showing you the cheapest one that's for sale. And it's showing 86 of them. There are 86 magical lands for sale. That's it. Out of 1,411, there's only 86 left that people are currently selling. Let's see. Other things. You can see here I show that, hey, this one has already had a research hut done on this one. So that's my land management tool. Now, if you're in a guild, you put in your your player name, not your guild name, and this will show you all sorts of details about your guild. So this is my guild, Land Barons here, what level our buildings are at, how many merits we've been getting per cycle, which is every 5 days, all the way back to the beginning of our first cycle was 18 for Land Barons. We're currently at 196. Let's see. And yeah, for whatever reason, my internet for this browser is running like garbage. There should be stats that show up down here below each player, and that's not showing up right now. But anyway, what makes this better than sliced bread is this right here. You can donate a $1, $2, $3, $4, or $5 at a time in DEC to me. And okay, Blue Fox, have a good one. And you can see a leaderboard. And on this leaderboard, you can see that today, Wild Beastie and Hive Drip were awesome guys, and they had a little competition going earlier and wanted to be first place. So yeah, had 2 nice donations from them, but I appreciate everybody who's donated very much. I very much appreciate donations. Now that I have my land where it's at, all the donations I get now, I'm going to be saving up to use on other fun things. Don't know what those are yet. Most likely it's going to be when I need like a logo made for my game idea or something like that. I'm going to use that funding to assist me in those avenues. Let's see. So I got, yeah, so getting Yasik, Immortalis, and Billy the Kid, getting all 3 of those legendaries up to a level 2 summoner, level 2 legendary, will make it so this account might be able to get into silver pretty easy. I don't know. It's going to take me a day or two to combine the cards to the level I want, and then send them on over to the other account. So yeah, that's going to take me some time to weed through. I'll probably do a little bit of that tomorrow. But like here, I need, for a level 3 rare, I need 14. So I will probably buy individual cards to get all of these up to level 14. Friendle, 24. See, 25 of them gets me to a level 4. That might be worthwhile doing with Friendle. I'll have to take a look. But on legendaries, what is it? At a level 2, I can play level 2 legendaries. So yeah, that's really what I'm looking at, because if I can play a level 2 legendary, that gives me a step up above other bronze players. Being able to play legendary cards at level 2, yeah, will make a big difference. So that's what I got to work through now, is first I'll work out the summoners, get those over there. After I get the summoners over there, and you know, then I'll start top down. I'll start getting, you know, legendaries moved over there. So any stacks of 3 I can move. So there's a level 2, a level 2, a level 2, level 2, level 2. A lot of these will be level 2s. which is nice. But I didn't get any Quicks the Devious. Not a 1. Let's see, what are epics looking like here? So we got 3. So I need 4 to make a level 2 epic. So I got him. Looks like I got that guy. I bought a lot of these guys. I don't know here. Oh yeah. I got apparently a lot of him. And I definitely like the Magi of Chaos. And getting 9 of those. What's a level 3 would be 10. See, it's following me in. Bronze is level 1 legendary only. I thought it was summoner based. Oh, that's right. The league limits me too. Dang nabbit. I might have to go. I don't want to go for a silver deck because I'd have to put more money into it. Leagues. So let's see. Bronze will limit my legendary summoners to a 1. You are correct. I don't like it when other people are correct. Wait. Yeah, 1. And then here, a 2. Maybe I'm going to have to do this the opposite way. And first move over the... See what kind of level I can get on the cards. And then determine if if it might be worthwhile to go to silver. This, no problem. Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be robots that I gotta fight against. I'm expecting that. I just felt it's nice to be able to take $300 of crypto and get 300 packs. Versus if I wanted 300 Rebellion packs, I would need $1,200. And that was a little bit too much for me. And even then, I would only be getting cards to play at the, well, bronze 1 or silver 3 level. That's why I kind of felt like, okay, I'm just going to keep myself locked in here. Because I play over here in Diamond, the cards just wouldn't do me any good. That's the main reason why I'm going to start up a second account. Is on a second account, buying some Rebellion cards now makes sense. Adarapek, how you doing? I just opened 300 packs of cards. It was exciting. Yeah, I also have to delegate my alt account some SPS. And I don't want to unstake it, so right now I only got, 200 SPS I can send over there. But every day I will get now about 50, and in the liquidity pool another 20. So I will get 70 liquid SPS per day, because I think this goes liquid. when you claim. I think this is all liquid SPS. The bang for your buck just isn't there. I needed the secondary account, otherwise those cards are worthless to me. Because 100 Rebellion packs, what am I going to get? I'm going to get a bunch of 1BCX cards that are useless in Diamond. So I don't even want my bot to play those cards. However, if I do what I'm doing and I set my alt account up, if I take my alt account, get it up to Bronze 1, now you're talking if I buy some Rebellion cards, I can put them on my alt account. Move him from playing, well, if I want to bot it, I gotta stay in Wild, but if I wanted to play it by hand, just to play with the new cards, now I have an account where I can do that. I'm not kind of locked into Diamond. So that's kind of my thought process. It'll take me time to get the account over there, get it set up. Birds, bees, and trees. You're right. The new player experience is going to always stink. All I can say to that is that Barons Toolbox, every piece I've ever done for it has always been about gameplay, not about the tokens. And I have done that because ever since the day I started, I disliked the new gaming experience. I disliked the fact that I run a guild and I can't see all my guildmates on one screen. So I fixed that. I made it so I can see all my guildmates on one screen. I can see what fray brawl they did, what their win rate was in that fray. I can see how much extra DEC they're sitting on, all on one screen. So, the new gaming experience, all I can really say is, yes, that's why Barons Toolbox exists. Land, I'm sorry, my land management tool is far better at looking at your cards than anything Splinterlands has produced. So, now, sad to say, I have tried and tried and tried to get Splinterland's attention with some of the things I've been doing for the betterment of the new gaming experience. I realize what you're probably talking about is the fact that gladiator cards in bronze are just demolishing players. I get that. Korra in bronze, but there's a simpler fix to that, and that would just be remove the gladiator rule set from showing up in bronze, so that doesn't fall into play. I know the summoners will allow gladiators, but what are those summoners? 5 mana? I can't even remember. Let's go look. If they're 5 mana, just make it so that the 4 mana monsters and summoners happens more often. Or make a rule set and add a rule set in that's simply no gladiators allowed rule set. So if you adjust the rule set and what appears in bronze, you fix the problem of Korra being in every fight. I don't think Korra's the problem. I think... Okay, Alex Bernard, you put 1,000 vouchers in the pool? Is that the liquidity pool that I'm in? Oh, I completely missed Televiper coming in earlier. Welcome, Televiper. Sorry, I missed you in chat I get distracted. You know, I'm an old man. And but thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hello. And no, unfortunately, no gold foil legendaries. According to Peak Monsters, $300 in packs was worth $287. No, $283. So technically, I lost $17, but I have a whole bunch more cards, so I'm good with that. And Alex Bernard, once I get this alt account up and running, then yes, I am far more apt to try to get to a place of doing 100 Rebellion packs. I'm not against it. I just know I cannot use those cards at that BCX level in my main account. And if I'm not running a secondary account, it's a waste of my time to buy the Rebellion cards right now. You know, I have a guild called Land Barons because I joined the game because of land. Yeah, the 42 APY, did that sell you on it? I've been in the pools quite often, and they've always treated me well. Now, when you pull your stuff out of the pool, you might get more swapped at Hive than you do the other. But when I see this, and I see that I'm going to get 20 SPS per day, whereas over here, I have 200,000 SPS, and I only get 55 SPS per day. It almost is like I'm getting a better return off that liquidity pool. I wouldn't even say almost. I put in 6,650. 6650. And I'm getting 20 per day. So I will let you do the math. But I think at 1,000, I would think you should be around 1/6 of 20. Oh, great. Now I gotta bring up a calculator. See what you made me do? So 20 divided by 6 would be 3.3. I don't know how accurate that would be. But that would be a guess. Let's see. Oh, I was going to say something else. Oh, I was on my talk about the new gaming experience that you brought up there, Birds, Bees, and Trees. So, again, I don't like to throw people under the bus. I more so want to show you something. Yeah, I'll show it to you guys. I'm showing you this because I honestly try my best to look out for you guys. Everybody. So I came over here and I had on December 27th, I reached out to Nate because Rainey and I were talking. Rainey is Nate's wife, and she told me to reach out to Nate. And I was talking about the new gaming experience next year, and I was just asking, is there anywhere my skill set might be useful in the new gaming experience? Items like this. My land view is more visually based versus spreadsheet. And my guild view also shows tons of information about a guild on one page that has a lot of information for guild leaders to love. I know Splinterlands isn't hiring, But if there's a way to do contract work, if there's a way where I can help, even something like your team puts their UI UX people on making the screens something that I could retheme my screens to look like, I would then turn the code over to them for inclusion. And basically, you know, not in a mean way, but once again, it was no. But I'm trying to offer my views to Splinterlands at bargain basement prices to try to get in front of them for the new gaming experience. I'm not saying mine is perfect. I'm just saying, hey, here's what I got. Throw your graphic artists at this screen that you're looking at right now. Throw your graphic artists at this. Have them tweak it, change it, fix it so it would blend in with the game. I would then take my personal time, make my screen look exactly the way they want it, and then I would give them the code. Give it to them. The answer right now is a no. So anyway, I show you guys that conversation not because Nate is a bad person. He's not. It's just I want you guys to realize that I have always been talking about the new gaming experience. I just talked to it about, you know, the graphical interface that the game has had is horrible. There's so many things I dislike. The very first one is the fact that where do you get to the liquidity pools? Oh, you go to SPS. Well, SPS isn't SPS. SPS is actually a hidden dashboard. Well, why doesn't this dashboard have an icon in the menu? It is, after all, a dashboard. It is not, oh, to get to liquidity pools, click on SPS and then go to pools. That makes no sense. I should have a dashboard icon that I go click and it would go to the dashboard. It can default to SPS. I don't care. But then I'd one click, I'd be on this screen and click pools, and it would make sense. It makes no sense that you have to click on SPS to get to proposals, pools, licenses, vouchers, and deck. No sense. If there was an icon that said dashboard, that makes sense. That's what it is. I mean, I click on SPS, I get here. So if I click on deck, I still get here. But again, it's just misleading. You can't find liquidity pools or proposals. You want to know why people probably don't vote? Is they probably can't find it. All right. I'll jump off that bandwagon. I've said it often enough, but I am looking out for us as best I can. I am trying to get my my versions in front of the team for the new player experience. But I'm not trying to be forceful and say, hey, you got to use my idea. I'm trying to say, hey, can I help? You know? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So what are you guys up to today? Alex Bernard, why are you saying 0.09 a day at 1,000? I would think you'd get higher than 0.09 per day. I would think you should be closer to that 3.3. And birds, bees, and trees. All hot tubs and jacuzzis have liquid in them. So, yes. Oh, I see what you're saying. You know, the liquidity pool does a couple of things for me. One, my vouchers were just sitting there. I'm not ready to sell them yet, so they're sitting there doing nothing. It's like having a rental property that you're not renting out. It's worthless. Two, I got all that dry powder, and I just dumped a whole bunch on, well, 300 packs of cards, and then about $250 into land. If I don't tie up the rest of that value somewhere, I will spend it today, and I don't want to. By putting it into the liquidity pool, what this is effectively doing, it's kind of like a savings account for me. So if something comes up, and let's say I want to buy 100 Rebellion packs at some point in the future, I can go in there, remove everything from liquidity, keep the vouchers, and I will have $240 of dry powder right now. Yep, I dropped all mine in there, which was 6,650. I got 5 more sitting here now. I get about 5 a day. So I got 5 more, and yeah. And I'm getting 20 SPS today. What is SPS running at right now? I haven't been watching it. Because I know it dropped. We're still going downhill. So yeah, if this number here is above 3.6 cents, then I was burning my liquid SPS, but it's dropped below that, and I think it's going to be a while before we see it go back uphill. And so by setting up this other bronze account, I can now, instead of burning this, I don't need to burn it. I got my land up and running. So now I can go ahead and take this and use that to delegate to the other account. Yes, birds, bees, and trees. That was actually, I don't know if you read part of the conversation here I had with Nate, but basically Nate told me, you know, for a browser extension, what I'm doing is perfect, but none of that stuff is mobile first. What he doesn't realize is I do responsive design websites all day long for mobile phones, all day, every day. Until recently, nobody has been donating or paying me in any way, shape, or form for me to make Barons Toolbox fit on a cell phone. I haven't done the work because it takes time, but I know how to do the work. It's what I do. So in this conversation, he brought up what they realize is a really bad thing is all these pop-up tooltips. He goes, you can't do that on mobile. And it's like, I know, because mobile phones don't have a hover effect. You have to click on it. Well, if you click on it, you just went here. So you can't do a hover effect on a mobile phone. That's the issue. So I then said, let's see. Stacking items vertically where possible, and yes, mouse overs don't work for mobile, but all that information can be put in a side panel with a small tab. Click on the side panel, slides out as a help page explaining what each item means. Click the tab again, and it hides. Sounds good. Definitely a fan of the side panel idea. In fact, it's how we are currently tackling the problem right now, which is something folks will see when they interact with conflicts. There you go, drop some alpha. And again, for everybody else out there listening and all that kind of stuff, I do want to point out, I said this probably a year ago, and I will say it again. There won't be a new mobile version. What there will be is just an enhanced website that will work on mobile properly. I've done code for mobile apps. I've done responsive design websites. For this style game, the responsive design website is the way to go for a cell phone. They just need to do it correctly. And they need to dig in and do it and not put it to the wayside like they've been doing. But going and getting a new app from the App Store will not be happening. They just don't want to say that because that scares people. But I'll say it. All right, all right, all right. No, I will use this guy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot. In order for Last Stand to work, don't put anything behind your last guy. That right there just cost me the game because, yeah, I was silly. Because your Dr. Blight will definitely kill a Korra. I'm going to count to 3. There will not be a 4th. Very true. Yeah, see, you've got it. Hands down. Good game. Good game, Balzinga. Good game. See, that guy shouldn't be there. Then Korra would have got Last Stand. Blight with Affliction still would have been a problem, but my Korra would have been far beefier than yours. So, yeah. You cheated. I didn't. Okay, everybody. I've been on here for a while. Guys. So I think I am going to call it there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Lots of familiar faces and some few new faces joined us today. So I'm much appreciative of our new people, Televiper and Blue Fox. I think both those were brand new people to my stream. So thank you guys for coming and joining us. Thank you, Stever, for showing up. Let's see, we had Kraken show up. We haven't seen in a while. And of course, I want to make sure everybody knows Onk12, Chris West. Forgot to say hello when you joined, but CS Cable, Birds, Bees, and Trees, Adarapak. Let's see. Ime Wanti, Alex Bernard. Oh! I feel bad now. We just got another new person. I'm going to mess this up, and I apologize for messing it up. Jabazi? Or Jabazi? Jabazi? I don't know. I'm sure I'm messing your name up, but thank you for coming by. Unfortunately, I'm just wrapping up my stream, so you can go back and watch what I've done here today. If you don't know who I am the creator of Barons Toolbox, and you can go over here and you can look up land and all that other fun stuff. I will post the link again real quick for everybody. And you can go over here, and my tools are free. I do have buttons up here for people to donate if they so choose, but you do not need to donate to use the tools. I appreciate it, of course. There's a little leaderboard here. But again, you don't have to. You can use all the tools for free. This browser extension is the bar you see across the top here that shows rules, abilities, focus, all the different tokens, all that kind of stuff. All of that is in that browser extension. So with that, guys, I'm going to have to say a good night to one and all. Thank you guys for joining me. And for the rest of the community that's out there that watches this video after it's been live streamed, please leave feedback in your comments below. I much appreciate hearing what you guys think, what you guys are thinking of, and as well as like and subscribe. It helps me be found in Twitter. It does help me be found, not so much in Twitter, but it does in Twitch and YouTube. So thank you guys for being here. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys again. And with that, I'm going to call it a night. You guys have a good one. And let's see. You're back to your Money Matters documentary. I might have to look at that too, birds, bees, and trees. Okay, guys. You guys have a good one. Peace. I'm out of here.